Welcome in here, baseball fans, to Lomira, Wisconsin. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman here you for Jeff's live streams. We got a little bit of a late start, so had some technical difficulties with the computer and the YouTube not wanting to work. But Dominic, why don't you run us through what happened to start this one?
Yeah, so Bryant Ferris for the Waupun Warriors came up and said, I'll take the first pitch swinging, popped one into left field, nearly went over the fence, but landed at the top of the fence, fell down for a stand-up double to start the game for the Warriors. In steps Landon Richter. He's going to swing on one, this one up in the air. Underneath it is second baseman Dalton Zingzheim, able to corral it and make the first out for this Lomira Lions team. So we got one out, runners on second here. The runner on second is Bryant Ferris, the center fielder. And then at the plate now is Logan Prawl, the shortstop for the Waupun Warriors.
Looking like we're having a little bit of lag with that camera from behind home plate. Hopefully we can possibly fix that as best as we can.
We're kind of in an unorthodox spot here.
It's definitely a little bit new for us.
Yeah, we're on the left field foul line. Pretty much, I'd say out of the infield. That's where we're standing on the left field line. So a little bit of a weird placement. Probably not going to have the perfect non-glitch cameras because everything needs a receiver from way out here. But we'll make do. The pitcher for the Lions today is Jack Ludke, number 21. Throws one in. It's going to be a ball down low to Logan Prawl. It's now 1-1, even. So one out if you're just joining us for the Lomira Lions, or the Waupun Warriors, I should say, up in this top half of the first inning. Man on second base is Bryant Ferris. The man at the plate right now is number 4, Logan Prawl. He swings on one. This one's fouled back as well.
Dominic, remind me from my book here, how did Landon Richter, the 2-hole batter, get out?
It was a P4.
P4, thank you.
Shortstop Dalton Zingzheim.
Gonna have to go move that center field camera in between innings. I guess I moved it over a little too far right. It's hard to tell when you're setting up that camera and nobody's actually in the batter's box of where you need it, so we'll go switch that between half innings. This one to Prawl. Sorry, go ahead, finish it.
This one hit on deep. Center fielder underneath it for the Lions. That's Brody Ludke helping out his brother, I'm assuming. Runners tags up into third in time. The throw made it pretty good, but Bryant Ferris able to take third base on a sac fly, I guess is not really what it's called because no runs came about. But there was a line drive into center field, and the runner moved up to third. So 2 outs here for the 4-hole hitter, Chase Beam.
Looks like I'm having some problems with the behind-the-plate camera, so I'm going to go take care of that, Dominic. Why don't you finish calling this one? Make sure to keep my book updated for me.
All right, I'll try. Try my best. All right, pitch comes home. That's going to be a ball upstairs, I would assume. Can't really see on our angle. Nonetheless, Chase Beam, 1-0 now. Jack Ludke on the mound again for the Lions. He's got a runner at third, Bryant Ferris, as a ball comes in high to Beam. Quickly 2-0 with a runner on third. 2 outs, though, for the Waupun Warriors, so looking to do some damage on 2 outs here. This is the top of the first. Sorry for the late start. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty with YouTube logging out on us. As this one's another ball to Chase Beam. He's 3-0. Guessing we'll see the bat stay on his shoulders for a 3-0 red light. Ludke's just got to try to throw a strike as this one's swinging, actually. Yeah, the green light. That one's going to be deep into center field, right center field. Underneath it is the center fielder again, Brody Ludke, making sure to grab that one and end the inning here without any damage done for the Lomira Lions. We're going to take a quick few ad breaks in the middle of this half inning. We'll be back here with the bottom of the first in Lomira.
For C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman calling for you this one. It's been a rough day, rough start for us. We've had some technical difficulties, and now, as you can see there, we're having some problems with that behind the home plate camera. So we're going to try to get that sorted out as best as we can. But for now, all we've got is a center field camera for you. We're going to try our best. Not really sure what the issue with it is, though. But a weird half inning there. The Waupun Warriors come out with a leadoff double, but strand him. That's all the way he can go.
Want to thank our comments out there. Dave's already tuning in. Dave Turner out there saying, "Let's go Warriors, you got this." Love that we already see some interaction in the chat without even asking for it.
Usually we have to ask and press for it a little bit, but Dave is out there on the top of his game, so thank you, Dave. We want to shout out to the rest of you. Make sure you leave something down in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you, and not only for us, but we give you shout-outs when you comment, and the players who watch this back love hearing from you. They love knowing that their family and friends are cheering them on, so make sure to leave something down in that section for them.
As we start the bottom half of the first inning, pitching today on the mound for the Warriors is Landon Larson, as he throws ball number 1 to the Brody Lutke, the center fielder for the Lions, who had a couple good plays out in center field to end the first half of the inning. Swings on one. That's going to be a grounder. Hit the pitcher, Landon. Throws over from Graham Gopalan. Oh, they're going to say he's off the bag. Sorry, we didn't have that angle there. Graham Gopalan was able to recover and throw the ball over to the first baseman, Landon Potratz. However, they're going to call it he was safe because Potratz's foot had to leave the bag just a tad to get that play and make sure the ball was caught. So that's going to be a E5 on that. Yep. Graham's throw kind of took him off the plate. So Lutke's going to reach on a E5.
I'm just thinking back here what we can do for that camera. I don't know what it is. I have to go in between innings again and try to see what's going on with it, but nonetheless, we continue here. A man on first, nobody out for the 2-hole hitter, Colton Wagner.
They bunted there. Colton Wagner had a nice bunt, able to move the runner over to second base, but the Warriors are going to take the first sure out at first base. Landon Larson just throws it over to his first baseman, Potratz. Lutke is able to move up to second on that, but it's going to be a sac bunt for Colton Wagner.
That brings up Easton Zangle. That's how you say that, right? Zangle?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. He's got a man on second, one away here. Big swing and a miss, follows that one back. I don't know why I said swing and a miss and then followed it back. It contradicted myself there, but...
Missed the barrel of the bat, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's pretty much a miss. He barely hit the ball, but went flying back into that backstop. Quite a large one here as well. It's got some room between the backstop and home plate there, so watch for past balls and wild pitches today. They should be interesting with runners on. This one swung on down the third base line, hooking foul. Nice play from Gopalan over here, but it was a ready foul. Had a little backhand on it. Landon Larson on the bump today for the Warriors. It's been a while since we've been at a Warriors game, so we're not really familiar with this team as we are with some of the other teams. We don't have necessarily the insights that we usually do, but we'll try our best. Larson seems to be off to an okay start. Nice pitch, but looked like it just missed upstairs.
Must have. Still got a runner on second, one out here after the sac bunt. Larson comes home. That's going to be a ball upstairs as well. Evens the count at 2-2.
Well, maybe it was this court over here. That'd be ideal. Nope, still nothing.
Darn.
Oh, man. What are we going to do?
Larson checks the runner at second. Really checks him. Make sure he's not moving. Comes home with the pitch. That's going to be inside from our angle out here. Zangle had to brush off the plate a bit. Zangle now, after 2 foul balls to start this at bat, has now brought the count full. Full count for Zangle.
Yeah, nice job by Zangle to stick in there and battle, especially with a man in scoring position. Early runs from either of these teams will be key to success in this one. This one, another foul ball popped up and out of play on that big hill over there. If you've ever been to Lomira's baseball diamond, you know the hill I'm talking about.
You can see it in the background.
Yeah, I originally parked up the hill and started dragging the equipment down here, and I said, yep, nope. I saw the parking spots closer over here and was able to move my car because no way I was trying to make that trek with all the heavy equipment we have to bring down here. Full count again, missed outside. A nice walk drawn there from Zangle.
Great walk there after going down in the count 0-2. Looks at 3 balls, foul ones off to stay alive, and then a ball 4, able to take his free base over there at first, bringing up Dalton Zingzheim. Dalton's playing second today. We'll see what he can do here from the 4 spot. First and second, only 1 out.
That one down the middle for strike 1. You know, it's just our luck, Dominic. That camera's been set up for 45 minutes now, and it was perfectly fine while we were setting up, and then as soon as the game starts, then it decides to start acting up when I can't go fiddle around with it.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You know how it goes. 0-1 now here. Swung on, lifted out into shallow right field, hooking out of play, though.
It's going to land past the fence line, out of play. Foul ball brings this count to 0-2 to Zingzheim. Thank you for joining us, even though we started right at the first pitch pretty much. Actually, we missed the first pitch because the first pitch was swung on. But we appreciate you sticking in with us and making sure you're watching some Waupun and Lomira baseball.
It's pretty fitting. We haven't had any difficulties in a little while, so it's fitting that we both have computer issues and now camera issues.
Yep.
Especially in a new location for us, but I digress. Good breaking ball there from Larson. Falls in for strike number 2.
Nope, strike number 3. That was he was out.
I'm so sorry. Struck out looking. Down goes Dalton Zingzheim.
Comes up to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Lutke.
I'm going to let you finish this one, and I'll go once again try to fix that camera.
All right, sounds good. Jack steps in. Larson still dealing here with a runner on first and second. He does have 2 outs, though. So you just got to really worry about the batter as he checks back the runner at second. This one's going to be low for ball number 1. No call there. The catcher, Chase Beam, was trying to frame it to get the call, but it doesn't work. And we got ball number 1 to the pitcher, Jack Lutke. Sorry about the wind, too. We're in the elements out here today. Just got a table set up on the foul line. So there's going to be a little wind in the mic today as big swing and a miss from Lutke. Evens the count at 1-1. Larson now up to 17 pitches this inning. Hoping to get out of it quickly before he hits that 20 mark. Pitch number 18. Coming home. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike number 2 to Lutke now. Larson's finally dealing with a pitcher's count. I mean, he did have the strikeout last time, but this feels like the first time 2 batters in a row that Larson has kind of been able to figure out his stuff after a walk and a single to start the inning. That's going to be a ball. Must have missed inside or outside because it looked good height-wise. Kai's trying to fix up that center or that home plate camera. Still not receiving anything. We'll see if we can get that working by the time the top half of the second starts. Lutke takes ball number 3. Another good at-bat here for the Lomira Lions, as they had a quickly down pitcher's count. 1-2, I believe, in this one. And now just like that, Lutke's worked it full. They've already got a walk from this position earlier in the inning. Van Easton Zangle's over there. This pitch comes in. It's going to be a strike 3 looking. Landon Larson's going to be able to get out of his own jam as he strikes out the last 2 batters to end the inning. It's a 0-0 ball game. We're going to take a quick little ad break here. Try to get that home plate camera working. Kai's crawling up the fence right now. We'll be back here in the top half of the second on Jeff's live streams. Don't go anywhere.
Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Hopefully got that camera fixed. It looks pretty good. Still a little laggy behind the dish there, but not really much we can do from our point of view to fix that one. Starting this inning off for the
Warriors.
The Warriors. That's why I was wrong. I'm like, nope, that doesn't make sense. Starting this inning off for the Warriors is Brennan Redeker. I believe he's down 0-2, or is it 1-1 now?
2 pitches?
There's been 2 pitches,
Yep,
I believe.
1-1.
Okay, thank you. That one missed low and away for ball 2. We're finally getting settled in here after the technical difficulties, and now hopefully I've got that camera down, so hopefully we can call a good game now instead of having to worry about that. Nothing ball game, though. Here in the top half of the second inning, Redeker takes another ball. It's 3-1 now.
That was a strike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We are in a really interesting spot, to put it at the least. We are practically down the third baseline here, and it's really hard to see those strikes and balls. Now it's full. Usually we're in a nice little press box right behind home plate where we can see everything, but a little farther away today, but still not terrible.
These elements out here aren't helping my allergies either, as I'm sniffling up a storm.
This one swung on, hit to second base, fielded cleanly, throw over in time for the first out of this inning. A 4-3 put out. Nice pick there by Zingzheim.
Yeah, retired him quickly. Able to work the count full did, who was up? Brandon Redeker, sorry. Able to work the count full, but was able to swing on what could have been ball 4, could have been strike 3, not sure, didn't see it. But either way, ground out. First batter retired here for the Lions as they're trying to make sure there's no damage done in a 0-0 ball game. This one swung on. It's going to be down the third base foul line, but it's in play. Thrown over. Good grab there by Weston Poth at third to throw over to his first baseman. Able to make the second out of the inning on a quick little ground out there.
Yeah, nice play there by Poth. He's just able to get in front of it, keep it in front of him, and pick it up, throw it over to first. A 4-3 put out, then a 5-3 put out. It's 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, Jake Krieger was able to swing on the first pitch, but not able to leg one infield single out. Good play there by Poth to make sure he didn't. Brings out number 22, Landon Potratz, playing first base today.
Yeah.
Lutke comes home. That's going to be strike number 1.
Nice pitch there from Lutke. Dominic, I'll step away in this half inning again to try to shift that outfield camera just a little bit so we can get a little bit of a better vantage point. After that, we should be good, though. Swing and a miss from Potratz.
The one thing we do got going for us is we have excellent connection on YouTube. So
Excellent
the Wi-Fi
condition.
is just moving out here.
That's good. Love to see that.
I don't think we've had that all year.
No. It usually hits back and forth.
0-2 to Potrats now.
Of course, the wind in our mics as well. Like you said, we're dealing with the elements. That one
Missed.
down low.
I think it was a little away, too, by the way. The catcher grabbed that one. Maybe he was set up inside.
I can't tell.
I guess we could look at that camera.
Oh, I guess.
We got it there for us.
Yeah, if I could see.
You can see what the viewers are seeing.
That one was outside. I could tell because I was looking at the computer.
Perfect.
It's 2-2 now to Potrats, who's stepping back in.
Not only that, it was in the dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well,
I get what you're
yeah,
saying.
you understand.
We're able to see left and right direction now.
Yeah, I get it.
Outside on this righty hitter.
2-2 now to Potrats. A swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. The Warriors are set down in order, a 1-2-3 inning. The Lions come back up in the bottom half of this second inning. See if they can get those bats going. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams. We're going to step aside, listen to some ads. We'll be back.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. We're in Lomira tonight with a Waupun Warriors and Lomira Lions baseball game as the bottom half of the second inning gets started with a Landon Larson strike to the batter Weston Poth for the Lions. 0-0 ball game here in the bottom half of the second still as another strike comes in there from Larson. Quickly 0-2 here to Poth. Feel like this inning just got started. I mean, it did, obviously, but we got 2 strikes here quickly to Poth. Larson comes home. This one swung on, grounder, chopper to the second baseman. Able to make a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Landon Richter over there at second, able to throw it over to Landon Potrats at first to help out his pitcher, Landon Larson, on the bump today. Quickly, 1 out here for this Warriors team. Just trying to minimize any kind of run, any kind of base runners after they were sent down quickly in their half of the second inning.
Looks a little bit better now. You got a more zoomed-in angle, which
Yeah.
is kind of nice.
There's a ball outside.
Well, you could see that breaking ball by Jack Lukey, actually.
Landon Larson.
Yeah, I knew that because I didn't flip my sheet yet. That's Landon Larson. I said that, right?
Yeah.
You heard that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's going to be a strike. Right down the center.
We're at Graham Gopalan now, right?
Well, it's the Lions, so we're at Jonah Mason.
Oh, jeez, I'm just all over the place.
That's going to be a strike in the bottom half of the zone there to Larson. Jonah Mason now down 1-2.
Yeah, let's try that.
First play was a 4-3. There you go. You got it.
I saw that one walking up.
Perfect. Landon to help out Landon on the bump.
This one hit to the third baseman. Graham Gopalan fields, throws over to first. Got him by a half a step. A nice throw by Graham Gopalan, a 5-3 putout.
Kind of looked like he was safe to me, but obviously the umpire's a lot closer and able to make that call a bit more efficiently than we are over here on the left field line. Nice play, though, nonetheless, from Graham Gopalan. Good throw. That's a long throw to make from third to first. They always talk about the crow hops from center field, but having to throw one over from third to first is never an easy task, especially for someone who can't throw very well like me.
2 up, 2 down, brings in Jackson Gable now for the Lions. He's first pitch swinging again down to Graham Gopal and tries to backhand it. Not able to get it, and he's just going to eat it over there.
That's okay. That's probably an infield single there.
Yeah, I agree.
Backhand play just saves it from going to the outfield, does Gopal.
Yeah, it's a nice play for him to get in front of it. Obviously can't come up with the backhand, but he probably prevents extra bases there, so nonetheless
Absolutely.
a good play by Gopal.
He also prevented extra bases after that because a lot of players want to kind of still make the out and just kind of throw a wild throw over
Then
to
they
first
get
base,
sloppy
but
over
then they
there.
Get sloppy.
Yep.
But Gopal decided he's going to hold on to it and just keep him at first, deal about the batter that's at hand.
It was the right decision. Gable standing at first now, and the 9-hole hitter Taylor Schomburg.
Schomburg? Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty much.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Anyway,
I was
Taylor.
gonna say something now, and then you cut me off.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
That's okay.
I thought you were coming after
Just
me.
a little defensive.
Yeah.
2-0 here to Schomburg. Runners at first. I do believe we have 2 outs, though.
We do, yes.
The Lions down to final batter in the second inning. Unless he can
Well, it could
reach,
be.
of course.
Well, it could
Unless
be.
he can reach, of course.
That one a strike, I believe. Call that a strike?
Not sure.
I can't tell either.
Let's look at the camera. Yes.
Okay. 2-1 now to Schomburg.
Scoreboard camera says, yes, we got a 2-1 count.
Scoreboard camera's a little zoomed out for you guys today, too. It's just so long and not wide enough, and the way we had to set up our camera, that's the best we're going to get it, but at least it's there. We were so close to not having it. Hitters count 3-1 to Taylor Schomburg now. Gable's still standing at first. Landon Larson on the bump. He's pitching out of the stretch. He comes set, fires home. That one upstairs, a 5-pitch walk to Schomburg, brings us to the top of the order again.
Yeah, and we got runners on first and second here, trying to do a little 2-out damage. Are the Lions. Top of the order, that's Brody Lutke. His first time up, he reached base on an error.
Take anyway on again. Any way to extend this inning, Dominic?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially early stage in the game, you're just looking to get runners on base.
Yep.
If they can come home and score, that's extra.
It's a plus.
Icing on the cake.
First pitch to Lutke's fouled or swung on and fouled back on the hill. That was right by those people sitting there.
They didn't even seem to move. They're used to it.
I think the kid got up, but the rest of them didn't move.
Coming in, bringing the ball.
Nice sign over there.
Nice little flip, too. Nice
Scott,
little boy
guy's
over
the future athlete for this Lomira team.
Jeez. I'm already scouting him.
That one in the dirt. It's even now at 1-1 to Lutke.
Yeah, I came down and I parked at the top of the hill and walked on down, and man, that's a steep little move.
I only carried like the table and the ladder down, and then I realized this was over here, this parking over here, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely moving.
Another foul ball right in the same spot.
Oh, that one.
Oh, got the gloves out. He tried to make a play on his knees, but it falls in front of him. We got a foul ball.
It's 2 little kids over there. They both got up for that one. A nice throw from him, too. We're just future athletes over there. This Lomira Lions team's looking good in about 2030.
Yeah. 2030, that's
not even. I mean,
probably 2034.
Yeah. This one swung on and fouled off down that third base line. Gopalin moved for it, but it was already foul at that point.
Made sure to get over just in case. Runners were on the move. 2 outs here.
They'll go back to their bases. That's Mason on second, Schomburg at first, yep.
Jackson Gable at second.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I said.
And then Schomburg
Oh,
at
yeah,
first.
I was looking at the wrong thing. I am just not in it today, apparently.
It's okay.
Rough. Anyway,
we'll get through it.
Lutke's batting.
Grasstastic was in the comment section. He'd be all over you. I don't think he's tuning in today to a Wire game.
I don't think so either.
Ball number 2 comes into Lutke.
Pretty sure he was a North Vondy fan.
Pretty sure we know who that was as well.
This Lions team actually lost to the North Fond du Lac Orioles. One of their only losses on the season as they're battling for first place in that flyweight conference. It's really a 3-legged race right now as we got a pickoff attempt at second, but back in time is Gable. But 3-legged race right now between Camel Sport, Laconia, and obviously this Lomira team.
Lions currently sit at third. Be a great way to put a win in the column here today to get back in the second place race. But
this one swung on, hit up the middle of the second base. He fields it. Kind of has a bobble throw over to first. He's going to get him, though. Nice recovery from Landon Richter over at second. He had a bobble, but picks it up, throws it over in time. the Lions leave 2 stranded on base. That's what I was going for. We'll be back in the top half of the 3rd inning. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Spring is
Welcome back here to Lomira, Wisconsin. The Warriors coming into town to face the home team, the Lions. We're at the top of the 3rd inning now, where Trey Schmidt is coming up for his first at-bat of the day. And still on the mound for the Lions is number 21, Jack Ludke. It's had 2 scoreless innings so far with a K, and only allowed 1 base runner. That was Bryant Ferris all the way back in the 1st, so looking to continue his day on the mound.
That's going to be a low strike in the zone to Trey Schmidt. Gets the benefit of the call there, does Ludke. Yeah, the only hit for this Waupun team, the only base runner, I suppose, was that big double off the fence that we were not able to get in on time. As that was ball number
high.
1.
Yep, that was way high.
I was looking at the outfield. I should have been looking at the batter, I suppose.
You're looking to where that double went. Good breaking ball from Ludke, falls in there for another strike. It's 1-2 now to Trey Schmidt. Schmidt in left field today. We saw him at 3rd base earlier in the season when the Warriors were dealing with some injuries and missing some players, but Graham Gopalin has really filled in that 3rd base spot pretty nicely and moved Trey Schmidt out to left field, where he's been actually doing pretty well as well. That one was in the dirt to Schmidt. It's even now at 2-2. Ludke fires home, strike 3. Trey Schmidt goes down looking. He looked a little bit in disbelief because that one looked pretty good to me, but I can't really see inside outside, so he might have had a case for it, but 2nd strikeout of the day for Ludke nonetheless.
Yeah, a couple of strikeout looking here for both of these teams here to start this game. A lot of called strikes that kids haven't been swinging on.
And that brings up the 9-hole hitter now, number 10, Graham Gopalin. Like I said, he's playing 3rd today. We were just talking about him. That one missed low and away for ball number 1.
Waupun 14-2 on the season.
Oh.
They are coming off a loss, though, from Kewaskum their last time up. Let's see if I can get there. The East Central standings for the Waupun Warriors. As what was that pitch?
That was another ball, so it's 2-0 now to Graham Gopalin.
Perfect. The Warriors are 6-1 in conference play, sit at the top of the East Central. So Warriors hoping to keep it consistent here and get another win, as both of these teams are looking to.
Yeah, both of these teams are definitely in the running. Yeah. Should be a good game, and like we've seen so far. That one, another strike. Graham Gopalin looks to his 3rd base coach like he was a little upset about it, but could just be looking for a call or his sign of what to do. Nonetheless, it's 2-2 to him now. He'll step back in. Ludke's been finding that strike zone pretty efficiently and kind of leaving batters standing there. That one rides in on Gopalin. It's full now.
Yeah, like we said earlier in this inning, Ludke's only base runner today was that double on the 1st pitch.
Yep.
So right after that, he's been pretty consistent on
settled in very nicely.
Yeah.
See the full count. Ludke pitching out of the stretch, comes set, leg kick, fires home. This one swung on and I believe popped up, might have hit off the ground in foul territory. I don't know really what's going on.
They're going to say fair.
Oh, they don't like that call at all.
I think they're trying to argue that it hit. Oh.
No, they were arguing if it was fair and foul. The umpire calls it right on the line, so it's going to be a fair ball. Catcher able to come out of that one for the 2nd out to throw down to first as a 2-3 put out.
Yeah.
You don't
2-3
see that
put out.
very often.
Good play there by Zangle to make sure he was able to be aware that that ball maybe be fair and he could get an easy out, and he's able to pop out of that stance and grab that ball and throw it over to first base real quick to get an out. Who was that? Gopalin retired? So
That was
this brings up
Gopalin.
Bryant Ferris, the only man with a hit here today for the Warriors.
Yeah, you had that leadoff double, takes that one high for ball number 1. Coach of the Warriors was not very happy about that when he was arguing with the home plate umpire, but I don't know if you heard it. We heard it. He said it's right on the line, so he let him play it out and obviously retired Gopalin for 2 quick outs.
1-1 here to Ferris. Warriors 2 outs in this inning. Still 0-0 score.
Yeah.
Top half of the third. Tight ball game here. From 2 squads, as we said, vying for first place in their conference. Ferris takes ball number 2.
From what we've seen so far today, I could see it really being a pitching duel and not a high-scoring ball game. A lot of good defense, especially from 2 solid squads.
Yeah, you can tell they both brought their aces out here today.
For sure. That was a swing and miss for Bryant Ferris. It's even at 2-2 now. Or 1-2? What do you have?
2-2.
2-2. Thank you. I was right the first time. Ferris, Lutke still on the bump. 3rd inning of work. This one swung on and hit over to third base. A good pick from Weston Poe. Throw over to first in time. A fantastic play from the Lions. 1-2-3 inning. The Warriors go up and down in order again. We'll step aside here from some of our ads. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams. Stick with us.
And it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generation.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman here in Lomira, Wisconsin, where the Warriors come into town. 2-hole hitter for the Lions now is Colton Wagner. Hits on that one, swung over to shortstop. Trey Schmidt picks it up, fires, but I'm sorry, that's Logan Prawl over there. But under the glove of the first baseman, Landon Potratz.
Catcher came over to cover, too. Chase Beam was all the way over to make sure he backstop, and Potratz comes off the bag trying to recover his own ball, but catcher already had it. Beam probably a little upset that there was nobody to cover there. They could have maybe had that out.
So what are you giving that one, Dominic?
A error on the throw.
Okay.
Or on the first baseman.
Radio Plus.
We're just live streaming in there with radio. Yes. Is it ours?
Sorry, we were just... I'll get that
A little bit
figured out.
going on.
You called it an error on the first baseman?
Yes.
I'm sorry? Okay.
And then we got to know how many pitches are in this at-bat.
I don't know.
Me either. It says, oh, no.
Okay.
But I don't think that's
That
true.
can't be true.
That's not true.
Definitely not true.
We got Easton Zangle up. Trying to see what he's at.
Runner going. Throw up, and It's just a little upstairs. A nice throw from Chase Beam, but just a little too high.
Wagner's able to take second there. As Zengel takes ball 1, strike 1. We got it the count now. It's 1-1. Even.
That's why you listen to Jeff's live streams. Our competitors here are having a little bit of issues with
that was
their
ball 2.
with their sound. So
Thanks for tuning in here.
yeah, thanks. We appreciate you
appreciate
guys having here. We obviously have another broadcaster here, but for you, those of you tuning in here, we appreciate. We love having you here, like we said, and it's always
We'd love
fun
to hear from you,
yeah,
too.
that would be great, Dominic. Tell them what we want to hear from them.
We'd love to hear maybe where you're watching from.
Tell them.
Maybe who you're watching from.
Okay.
Maybe who you're rooting for.
Good one. Nice.
Maybe a certain player you want to
Yeah,
shout out.
That's a nice one. Good. Nice.
Remember, we have had a person comment before, and then the next at bat that hit a home
yeah,
run.
he did. That was, I
So-
believe that was in Laconia.
No, I think it was in CWC.
Oh, was that it?
It was as we get a bit of a mound visit here. Zangel's got 3 balls here, 3 and 1, and a runner on second. No outs yet, so just a bit of a conversation here as he's trying to find the strike zone. Top of the 3rd inning, still 0-0, but he does have a runner in scoring position due to the Lions as Zangel's at the plate.
We had a fan come up to us, just for a little context here. Had a fan come up to us, and she wasn't sure why she couldn't hear audio, but she was actually watching another broadcast, so she said she's going to switch to ours. We appreciate that because, again, we love having you here.
Yeah, we'll have another one in the chat.
Yeah.
No one over there yet. That's okay. We know you're watching. We know you're here with us. What's up?
Keep going.
Oh. All right. 3 and 1 here to Zangel after the mound visit. Landon Larson. Good throughout today. Runner on second, though, in scoring position with no outs for the Lions in the bottom half of the 3rd. Comes home. That's going to be a ball, and not only a ball, but in the dirt. Sends the runner up to 3rd, no problem. Wild pitch there on the walk. Wagner rounds first, but Zangel rounds first, but he decides to stay put there. So we got a walk for Zangel. Wagner is able to get up to 3rd on the passed ball, or wild pitch, I should say. So we got now Dalton Zingheim steps in. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Caught looking last time up. Hoping he can do something better here. 0 outs. He's got runners at the corners. The bottom half of the 3rd. As we see the catcher Chase Beam saying some defensive alignments. Probably to his infield there.
All right, Dominic, fill me in here because I was trying to mess with that again.
That was a ball. Ball 4.
I'm talking about Easton's. I'm still on Easton's angle in my book, so.
That was Easton's angle. Ball 4 for the walk.
Okay, thank you.
And then a wild pitch to get Colton Wagner.
He's all the way
over
up
to
to
3rd.
3rd?
Yep.
Nice, okay. So runners on the corners now for Dalton Zingheim.
Zingheim, yep.
Perfect.
And we got ball number 1.
Lovely.
Comes home. That's going to be a strike for Landon Larson. 1 and 1 here. He's got runners at the corners, nobody out. So first time Lomira is in a really good position here to score. Let's hope they can get to it.
Looks like we were buffering a little bit on the YouTube there, so I apologize, but we should be all back up to speed now. Runner's taking off, and we're going to get a nice throw from Beam. And
almost say he's out.
Yeah, it was a little iffy on the tag from Prawl down there. I'm not sure if he had him, but able to recover, get the tag. Caught stealing from Easton Zangel.
Not only do they get the caught stealing, but they get the called strike. So it's 1 and 1 here.
1 and 1 now to Zingheim?
Yeah.
Zingheim with Wagner on 3rd. Okay, I'm back up to speed now. I feel like we're always doing something else than what we're supposed to be doing.
That's okay.
That one, a high strike to Zingheim. It's his 2nd of this at-bat. It's a fun name to say.
Dalton Zingheim.
Yeah, I enjoy that. Zingheim.
After a Zangel?
After a Zangel. We got some fun ones here in Lomira.
Out here for the Lions.
First time covering a Lomira Lions game. This one just put on the end. A hard hit down to 3rd base. Gets above Gropalin. It's going to be an infield single for Zingheim, and he's going to bring Wagner around for the first run of this game. The Lions take a lead.
He'll take an RBI single there. Lions finally able to put a run on the board as we had a scoreless game going through 2 innings. 2.5 innings, I should say.
Yeah.
That one hits Graham Gopalin. That was never going to be a chance. I mean, Would have been a crazy play if Gopalin would have been able to get it.
Yeah.
I think it hit him in the shoulder. By the way, he's holding it right now. We're over here right next to him.
Yeah, it was kind of off the bat, or the end of the bat of Zigzime there, and I didn't think it was going to be that hard of contact, but a lot of muscle on that one, yeah.
Had a zing for Zingzime. Some would say.
Had a zing for Zingzime. He stands at first now for the 5-hole hitter, Jack Lutke.
Pitcher trying to help his own cause here. He's got to run now. That one's going to be a low ball. Runner at first, 1 out here after that caught stealing. But the Lions do score in the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Yes, they do. It's a 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd. Again, want to thank you guys for joining us, especially if you're just coming in. Whoa, that one swung on and got Beam back there. He looks to be down in a lot of pain.
I think that got him right where the padding wasn't.
Yeah, that does not look good. I think we're going to step away just for a minute to see if Beam can catch himself up. Stick with us here on Jeff's live streams. We'll be back once we get this one sorted out.
Of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back here to Lomira, Wisconsin, where Chase Beam got up after being hit by that ball and able to walk it off, talk to some coaches, and he's back in there catching. So I think we're just going to get a couple pitches here to make sure he's okay behind the dish, but tough kid.
Yeah, it did not look like it was going to be something he's be able to play through, but he gets back up, shake it off, back in there, squatting in his position.
Yeah, and then we want to shout out Dave Turner in the YouTube comment section. He said, watching from Idaho, Dominic, all the way from Idaho.
Wow.
And he's supporting Bryant Ferris. So thank you, Dave, for commenting. I'm sure Bryant watches this one back. He'll be happy to make sure that you were watching.
The dedication out from Idaho.
Yeah, Idaho. We'd love to see that. Anyway, Jack laps back, and I believe it's 1-1 on him, correct?
1-1.
Okay. 1-1 Dares.
Yeah, just to recap here, this 3rd inning, the Lions were able to score one with a runners at the corners out, or infield single, I should say. I guess runners weren't at the corners anymore after the caught stealing. But we got one out here in the bottom of the 3rd, runner on first. And another ball here to Chase Ludke. Jack Ludke, sorry. I don't know where I've seen Chase. Jack Ludke. 3-1 now to him. Landon Larson still on the bump for this Warriors team. He comes home, swung on, foul ball just out of play onto the hill. Bounces around out there. Full count here now to Lutke. Landon Larson trying to work his way back into this count after throwing a couple balls to make it full now. Zingzime over at first. Lutke at the plate. Throw comes home, pitches away. That's a ball, non-competitive really there. As Lutke draws a walk on a full count. Bring up number 4, Weston Poth. 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out, but he made a great play over at 3rd in the top half of the 3rd inning to make sure they got the 3rd out. Here, let's see what he can do at the plate with 2 runners on.
Yeah, once again, we're getting a little bit of an error message there from YouTube, so I think the feed's up to, you can hear us and the feed should be up to date, but if it starts buffering, just stick with us. We'll still be here once it comes back. Our Our Wi-Fi out here is a little more iffy than what it's been, even though Dominic tried complimenting it earlier. I think
I was trying to be helpful.
Yeah, I don't think you were, but
Okay.
for now, for now we're good. Anyway, 2 on here for the Lions, who already put 1 in this inning.
Not only that, they only got 1 out, so they still
Yeah.
got an out to work with.
That's true. Yeah, we should be okay. So, all right, first and second now for number 4,
Weston Pope.
Weston Poth. It's 1-0 on him.
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That one missed up and away for ball number 2.
Didn't look like it missed by much.
No, not at all. Again, want to thank all 29 of you for being in here. Quite a big number for
What a number.
first time covering Lomira this season. So if you're a Lomira fan, shout out to you. And obviously Waupun, you guys know we're there for you.
We'd love to hear from you in the chat if this is your first time tuning in on the season.
We would.
Or if it's your 16th time
Doesn't
tuning in.
really matter, does it?
Nope. We'd love to hear from you nonetheless.
Yeah. Leave something in that YouTube comment section. We'll read it out loud. We love hearing from you. The players love hearing from you. Other people watching love hearing from you, I think. So
I personally just love hearing from you.
do it for Dominic.
Yeah, do it for me. 2-1 here. Pitch comes in. Another ball here. Larson trying to find
I believe
the
it's
strike
actually
zone.
full now. He fouled one off before that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
full.
I had a foul ball.
Oh, okay. So you were
I think
just
it's
lying to
3-1.
yourself. I thought it was 3-2 now.
No,
I thought it's full.
3-1.
Oh,
No,
are we
you
sure?
don't know what you're talking
okay.
about.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeez.
That's why I don't say anything. That's
this
why.
guy.
Yeah. Okay. 3-1 upstairs. Another walk, and they're juiced now, Dominic.
Yeah, bases loaded here for the Lions team. We're going to see Jonah Mason come up. He grounded out his first time up. We'll see if he can do some damage here, as they already got 1 across in this 3rd inning. They now have bases loaded, only 1 out here, so he's got pretty much anything but a double play, extends this inning and scores a run for the Lions.
Yeah, it's been a rough inning here for Landon Larson, and now we're going to get the head coach of the Warriors coming out, and I don't know if it's going to be the day for him, but we will obviously see with the bases loaded here and only 1 away. Looks like it will be the end of the day for him. So we're going to step aside, run some ads, and once the Warriors figure out who's pitching for them next and all those defensive changes, we'll be back. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Dominic and I are talking about how many Landons they got on this Warriors team.
Warriors got 4 Landons. As Landon Richter is now going to move into pitch for the Warriors team, Landon Dirksen comes in replace of Landon Larson. He's now going to play second, and we still got Landon Potratz over at first.
Yeah, so Landon Potratz at first, Landon Dirksen at second, Landon Richter on the bump, and
it was just a 3-way trade between the Landons here.
That's insane.
That is crazy as Jonah Mason steps up with bases loaded. Ball number 1 comes home.
From Landon Richter. Like the Richter scale.
Exactly like that.
Thank you. Glad you validated me. 1-0 now here to Mason with the bases juiced. Bottom of third, we're going to get a little bit of movement there from third base. This one swung on in shallow outfield. It's going to get down for a base hit. Runner comes around third, and we got to play at third, but a bad. Oh, it's force. I was like, geez, why is he trying to tag there?
I was confused why Graham didn't tag him at all. Like he just swung the glove around.
He swung the glove like he was trying to tag, but it's a force nonetheless. So an RBI single there, but we're going to get the force out at third for a second out of this inning.
Really confused for a second. The runners were kind of held up because they weren't sure if that was going to be caught, but it landed in between the center fielder and the shortstop out there. So a run is going to score, but we have a force out at third.
Yes, an RBI single there from Jonah Mason puts runners on first and second, and it's now a 2-0 ball game here in the bottom of the third. First pitch to number 5, Jackson Gable, is a ball, I believe.
Nope, there's a strike.
Okay, I thought it looked like a strike, but I didn't see him make the motion.
I saw him.
Okay.
Little finger gun action.
0-1 here to Gable. Runners on first and second, 2 already in this inning, and Richter on the bump now. The only runner he's responsible for is that man on first. A beautiful breaking ball buckled Gable. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah. Nice job by Richter to come out aggressive here after an RBI single that technically he wasn't responsible for, but I'm sure he doesn't feel great after letting up the hit. Just make him score. 2 outs here for the Lions team. They've put 2 away as this one's fouled off. Way out of play.
Here's some yelling from that Lions dugout. They seem to be a little bit alive over there.
We got a race between a Waupun player and a child to get the foul ball.
The Waupun Warrior player isn't having a lot of hustle. By race, you mean?
He stopped when he saw the kid.
He's more of the cutoff man.
That's okay. And now he's got to chase the ball that was thrown. That's going to be a strike three looking. Nice. Landon Richter comes in and does allow a hit to have another runner score for the Lions, but comes back with a 4-pitch strikeout. The Lions do the damage, though. That's 2-0 now going into the top of the fourth. We're going to take some quick few ad break here. We'll be back soon on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested...
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. The pitcher now, Landon Richter. Had to think about which Landon we were talking about.
One of the 4.
He steps in for this Warriors team, fouls one off for strike number 1. They got to get going now here with it being a 2-0 ball game in the top of the 4th inning. Still on the bump for the Lions is number 21, Jack Lutke.
He's throwing a great game so far, scoreless.
The only base runner was that double from Bryant Ferris to lead this game up. But besides that first pitch, he wiped that away, nothing.
Absolutely. Great game here from Lutke on the bump. Let's hope he can maintain it, now playing with a lead for the first time in this ball game. Pitch comes home. That's swung on.
Off the end of the bat from Richter. The shortstop comes up on it. Gable, throw over to first. Not in time. We talk about it, and there's an infield single from Landon Richter.
Just like that. You say it, and it shall happen. But the announcer's jinx is not real.
According to Jeff, it's not. I believe in it, but Jeff is Jeff.
That's okay, Jeff. We got a single here after we talked about the pitcher not allowing a hit since the first inning.
Yep.
The pitch after, so take that as you will. If you want to believe in jinxes, you believe in them. If you don't, you're wrong.
Okay. Up now is the 3-hole hitter for this Warriors team, number 4, Logan Prawl. He's playing short today. Hopefully can get something going for the Warriors, being in a 2-hole deficit now. That one missed low and away for ball number 1. Again, I want to thank all of you for joining us here on Jeff's live streams. Make sure to leave something in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you, and I think it's definitely something that sets us apart from other people is that we like to interact with our chats. We love to hear from you guys, as this one is ripped through the middle for another base hit. Nice piece of hitting there from Logan Prawl, moves the runner up to second, and he gets in there with a station-to-station single.
Yeah, just like that, we got runners at first and second with no outs here for the Warriors. They didn't like that 2-0 deficit. They said, we're going to come back and come swinging.
Watch this.
Yeah. We'll see what they can do here. Now Chase Beam, the catcher, got beamed.
He did.
Okay. Last inning.
He did get beamed. One hit him real hard, and he went down. Looked like he was going to be taken out of the game, but tough kid, able to get up and shake it off after a little while. So it's good to see him still in the lineup here. We'll see what he can do with runners on first and second.
Absolutely. If that was me last inning, I'd be on my way to the hospital right now. But Beam steps back in for his first pitch here.
Especially with how chilly it is out today.
Yeah, I'm sure that
doesn't make it better.
No. A ball you get hit by no matter when hurts, but especially when it's cold out. A little bit stiffer you are, so it hurts a little bit more as Beam takes ball number 2.
It's 2-0 now to Beam, first and second. Nobody out here, top of 4. Like we said, Lukey has had a pretty good day on the bump, but not impenetrable as we're seeing right now. We'll see if. Thank you. That one low for ball number 3. It's 3 balls, no strikes now to Chase Beam.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Lukey trying to dial back in. Just had to say something. I mean, it has been a great day for Lukey on the bump. He's hoping to control it and get back into this game. As strike number 1 is a called one.
Clip that corner there.
Sure did. Beam's got runners at first and second. Nobody out still.
Yeah.
Perfect time for the Warriors to do some damage after they're giving up 2 in the bottom half of the third.
Ooh, Chase Beam on his way to first base, but a low strike call. It brings it full now.
He'll come back in, work with another pitch here.
Could be great for Ludke. A nice battle here if he could end up striking out Beam. It'd be great for momentum.
3 straight balls, then 2 strikes looking to make it full.
That one down the middle like we talk about.
Wow.
3 straight, looking at a snap throw down to first, but sliding back in time safely is Prawl. 3 straight balls and then 3 straight strikes looking. Chase Beam goes down on strikes, Dom.
I don't think Beam liked that when he's on his way to again. This time got rung up. Had to make sure he didn't get in the way of the throw. They tried to pick off the runner. Logan Prawl over there at first. Prawl able to get back in time.
All 3 times he tried taking his base.
Yep.
And instead he's on his way back to the dugouts. Good thing for Ludke is, I mean, they're on first and second, only 1 out, but the double play is in order. So one bounce in the dirt. Nice stop there from Zangle behind the dish.
Brennan Redeker at the plate now.
Once again, we're getting that error message on YouTube. I've never seen that one before. I think that's really when it's the internet's not working enough, but so far we've been okay with it. So
it's just not smooth streaming. We got rough streaming, not the smooth stuff.
Interesting. Another one low. It's 2-0 now to Redeker, but
we've seen this before.
Don't be weary.
We've seen this before from Ludke, even though he hasn't been able to
seems a little
get ahead of the last couple counts. Finished it off nice, the last one.
That one 3-0, but who knows?
Never say never.
Don't if you're a Redeker right now, just don't try going to first base on this next pitch.
Yeah, it seems to be a little unlucky.
Whatever you do, don't start going until you know it's a ball.
Yeah, that's a strike.
Strike once. Hitters count now still to Redeker, so
that one you pretty much know is going to be a strike.
Yeah, he's probably not going to watch that one, or he's probably not going to swing at that one, is what I'm trying to say.
I said that earlier, and then it was a swung on it and got a hit off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was when you were fixing that camera. That one's going to be ball 4, though. Brennan Redeker steps in, doesn't swing at any pitches, draws himself a 5-pitch walk. We're going to get a conversation between Zangle and Ludke. Guessing just to keep his mind in the right place here. Bases loaded, but they do have 1 out.
Yep.
Double play is in order, as you said.
Force at any base.
Force at any base. Just relax. Infield's probably going to play in here to try to prevent a run from scoring. You still have a 2-run cushion. Got that 1 out.
Yep.
Force out anywhere. Just trying to look at the positives.
Yep.
Now, if you're the Warriors, you're thinking bases loaded, 1 out. Here we go. Let's get Jay Krieger, the DH today. A rip here.
Let's get him going. That'd be a nice rip. It'd probably score at least 2. He takes the first one outside for a first pitch ball. Krieger's 0 for 1 on the day. He hit one back to third base his last time up and throw out to first. That one, good breaking ball at the knees, buckled Krieger, and it's even now 1-1.
Must have just clipped the bottom half of the zone. It was a nice pitch there from Lutke.
First time in a while we've seen Jack Lutke actually come in early and throw a strike. This one swung on off the end of the batter. Redeker picked up, throw over to second in time for one, but they're not going to get him at first. A fielder's choice. Another one brought around for the Warriors. Or sorry, I guess the first one brought around for the Warriors. It's a 2-1 ball game now, Dom.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4-6 fielder's choice, but it's going to score a run. So he himself is going to be able to maintain the first base, Jake Kruger that is. But Brennan Redeker was thrown out at second, so we do have 2 outs now for this Warriors team.
It's Landon Potratz now with runners on the corners, 2 outs like you said, but 1 in for the Warriors. They're able to climb back in it after what looked to be Jack Lutke, a very solid day on the bump so far. Obviously only allowing 1 and hopefully keeping it there, but Potratz is trying to do something different.
That one's going to be fouled off. Potratz's last time up, he struck out swinging. Hoping to have a better result this time with runners at the corners.
He's got another chance for an RBI here to tie this one up, and it'd be huge considering how this game has gone so far. It's really the top half of this inning, and now the bottom half, the bottom of the last inning of the top of this one is really the first 2 times we've seen these teams have scoring opportunities. And we're going to get a double steal.
The second.
Oh, a double steal. We've seen the Warriors do that so many times this year. Jake Krieger actually took off for second. We saw a throw from Zangle, and then it was bobbled. They were trying to cut it off in the middle infield. Taking advantage of it was Logan Prawl coming around to score. It's a tie ball game, Dom.
Yeah, I was going to say that Zingzheim tried to cut that one off to make sure they got the double steal and the throw home in time, but he bobbled that pick just a little bit, enough to let the runner at second stay safe and the run at home stay safe, as we got a swung-on pitch here from Potratz. That's going to be a ball in the dirt, not being able to be picked up by the Lions, and we're going to get an error here for Potratz to reach base. Another runners at the corner situation.
What are you calling that error on, Dom?
On the throw.
Okay, so on the third baseman?
Yeah, it's never on the pick.
Okay. An E5 there brings Potratz to first. They're on the corners, like you said, with 2 outs, and we're back to the man who started this inning, got on base from, we're back to the man who started this, Trey Schmidt, who struck out looking his first time at bat this inning. Anyway, they're on the corners now for Schmidt. 2 in, it's a tied ball game at 2 apiece for the Warriors and the Lions. Top of the 4th inning. This one swung on by Schmidt, belted out to center field. The center fielder racing after it and able to make, no, he drops it. And one comes around and scores to second, and Potratz to third, Schmidt to second. An E8 brings in another run for the Warriors. It's a 3-2 ball game, Dom.
And Lutke puts his hands on his head. He's got to feel bad after that one. He gets underneath it with plenty of time. It just falls out of the glove and drops to the ground to send the Warriors home again. It's a 3-2 ball game just like that. 2 crucial errors that should have Lomira team. And quickly, they're down now, 3-2.
Yeah, it should be a tie ball game at least right now, 2-2, but a bad error there brings it 3-2. We're going to get a mound visit now for the Lomira team and Jack Lutke. We'll see if his day is up. I can't really tell yet. I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so. He's at 62 pitches. I mean, he has been dealing here through this, but
that one's rough to watch.
It's hard to imagine.
That one's hard to.
Looks like Lutke will stay in. I'm guessing it's brother Brody out in center field.
I would assume too, which makes it even worse, especially when you get home later tonight. But
hey, we could have got out of that inning.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. You're sitting at the dinner table. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you would have caught that ball.
It's brotherly love. And I'm sure you'd have a zinger back. Well, I'm sure if you didn't walk the bases loaded.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, now stepping in is Graham Gopalan with 2 in scoring position, 2 out, and a couple of errors brings 3 runs around for the Warriors this inning.
Plenty of time, though, for the Lutke brothers to maintain their relationship, I suppose.
Yeah, they got plenty of time. It's only the top of the 4th inning, and it's only a 1-run game, so hopefully Jack Lutke can battle out of this one. Again, we're not fans of either team here. We cover a lot of Waupun teams, but Dominic and I are just big fans of good baseball and softball, so we're here to cover the games as we may, and we're going to get a
courtesy runner?
Or a balk.
Pinch runner?
Did he balk?
No, the guy at second's not moving. We're going to get a courtesy.
Oh,
runner.
okay.
Pinch runner.
He had a really straight line to home, which was why I thought. But yeah, we're gonna get a courtesy runner or
pinch runner because
pinch runner
is playing first.
Correct. So no courtesy. So a pinch runner here for Potrats. I can't tell who that is.
That is number 2, Owen Ferrari.
Owen Ferrari. Yes, that is. From the games we covered earlier, Owen Ferrari did a lot of pinch running.
Yes. Ferrari, just like the car, he's fast out there.
There we go. We got Kristen in the chat watching from Minnesota, cheering on number 10, Taylor Schomburg, and the Mighty Lions. So we got Idaho, Minnesota. Look at that.
Well,
we're
from
just
different teams. These teams are represented across the country.
Are. Good for you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching, Kristen. We love hearing from you. So second and third now for Graham Gopalin. Fouls that one back, and I don't know if it's a 1-1 count or an 0-2 count.
0-2.
Okay, thank you.
0-2 here to Gopalin.
And once again, we're getting no data on that stream, which makes me think that our YouTube cut out for a second. But I don't really know.
It seems to be looking.
Yeah, for now, I don't really know how it works, though. It's been iffy all day.
Okay. That's a ball.
Called that high?
Yeah, he pointed. He
yeah,
pointed
I
to
saw
the sky.
that. It just didn't, if anything, it didn't look high.
No.
Okay, whatever.
That's what he said.
All right, we'll
Don't
go
argue
with
with
that.
the man.
It's 1-2 now to Gopalin. Runners on
out.
second and third, 2 out, 3 in already this inning for the Warriors. Swing and a miss. He goes down on strikes, but not before the damage is done. The Warriors come back and answer with 3 on a couple of hits, a couple of errors. We're going to step aside here from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams. Stick with us.
Becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email Crusader Boosters, WC@WC.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're live in Lomira for Waupun Warriors Lomira Lions baseball game. We want to shout out Kristen in that chat. Up to the plate here to start the bottom of the 4th inning for the Lions is Taylor Schomburg. So if you stuck with us through that ad break, you get rewarded with the man you're cheering on at the plate.
All the way from Minnesota, Christian's watching from. So it's good to see Schomburg now as he gets out in front of that one and fouls it off.
Richter still on the bump for this Warriors team. He came in relief for Landon Larson last inning after he quickly loaded the bases. Able to get out of it with only scoring 2.
This one swung on from Schomburg, hit up to the shortstop, Logan Prawl Fields, throw over to first. Got him by a half a step. A nice hustle down the line from Schomburg, but an even better throw from Logan Prawl. 6-3 put out to get this one started.
He just got him. Schomburg was moving down that line, trying to leg out that infield single, but Prawl's throw just beat him in time. They always say the ball in the air is a little bit faster than a man trying to run.
Is that what they say now?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I always say, at least. I'm they. I'm we.
Oh, got it. That makes sense.
I'm everybody.
Brody Lutke hits this one to second base first, but swinging to Dirksen and popped up over his head. An E4?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't really watching.
Dirksen's first action here coming in the game for the pitcher, Landon Larson. That one's going to bounce right in front of him. I think if he would have came up in on that ball a little bit, probably would have been able to throw that one out easily, so I'm going to call that an E4. Sorry about that, Landon.
Again, I want to apologize for the lag we're getting on that behind the plate camera, the big main shot that you see here. It's a little laggy, and I think it's just because the location we're at. We haven't been to Lomira before, and our setup's a little different here, so Want to apologize for that one as Wagner skies this one out to the shallow outfield. The center fielder,
just calls him
Brian
off.
Ferris, comes in and grabs that one for out number 2.
They were close to having a collision out there in shallow right center field. Ferris able to call him off just in time. Able to grab the out for the second out of this inning. So we got a runner on first base. That's Brody Ludke, the center fielder. And then the man at the plate here is Easton Zangle trying to work some magic with 2 outs and a runner on. Richter sets, checks his runner.
He's going to step off. We had a little bit of movement over there at first from Ludke. He's kind of just toying with him, a little bit of dance, but nice job there by Richter to step off and not allow that balk. Oh, and there he's going to actually check him at first, but sliding back in time safely is Ludke. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us here on Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman are calling it for you today, and we love having you here. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section, just like Dave and Christian and all of them have done so far. Comebacker,
Whoa.
Beautiful catch there from Landon Richter, and
I was looking for the ball.
I wasn't sure where it went there, but
what a reaction time.
Nonetheless, a fantastic reaction time there from Richter. Gets him out of it, and L1 ends this one. We'll be back in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Are we in now?
Yeah, we'll be in the 5th inning.
All right. We'll be back in the 5th inning. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
And Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're live in Lomira, Wisconsin, where the Warriors come to town. It's a 3-2 ball game here in the top of the 5th inning. The Warriors coming up to bat now. Up first for them, they're actually at the top of the order with number 5, Brian Ferris, who's 1 for 2 on the day. He had that leadoff double to start this game out, and this one he's going to rope to the outfield for a single. Now he's 2 for 3 on the day.
Nice piece of hitting there by Brian Ferris. His second time today, just swinging on the first pitch he sees. He's been able to see Jack Ludke well today. The only one with multiple hits as he's 2 for 3 now with a single to start this inning.
Did you get it to work?
No.
Oh, okay.
Must be the cord.
I would assume it's the cord.
I'm trying to get my iPad charged, and it's all of a sudden losing juice here today. I think it's because we're in the elements. Doesn't like that from us. Bunt laid down here from number 1, Landon Richter, the pitcher. Throw over to first.
Oh,
it's
under the first baseman's glove. Richter's going to get all the way to second. Ferris is going to round 3 hard. And stop just there. So Richter able to get to second. Ferris to third on the error.
Now, who's that near on? Who do you want to call on?
I thought you said when it's in the dirt, it's on the throw.
Yeah, but I didn't know who threw it. Catcher?
I wasn't watching.
Neither do I.
I was looking at the bullpen back here. We are just on top of it, aren't we?
Yep.
Great.
That's what we do.
Nice. All I know is that Richter is on second and Ferris is on third. We're going to get some bullpen movement over here for Lomira. We actually have them right behind us, which is fantastic. Warming up for them is, I don't have him in my book. Oh, there it is. Number 8, Ty Wolf. Sorry.
I was going to say, I think I put everybody
I do have him in my book. My apologies. He's right back here actually warming up, so get a little interview with him. Just kidding.
Little pregame interview? That's crazy.
Pre-entrance.
That's what we got here for you at Jeff's live stream.
Yeah, it's what you get for stepping in here. But Logan Prawl steps in for the Warriors with men on second and third. Nobody out as Ludke continues to fire. And I don't know what the count is.
1-1.
Thank you. It's even for Logan Prawl.
Prawl is last time up able to get a single for the first hit after the first inning for this Waupun Warriors team. Little jump
He
step
swings on, and it's going to hook foul down the right field line.
out of play.
Hits the top of that red shed over there. Uh-oh, switched the wrong one. That's my bad. Saw that black screen there. I'm just pressing the wrong button. Logan Prawl stepping back in now. It's 1-2 to him. Richter on second, Ferris on third. Excuse me. That one missed outside. It's 2-2 now. Dominic, the one day he didn't bring his iPad charger, his iPad's going to die, and that's what he uses to keep score. So he's grabbed another cord. Now we'll see if that one works. We have just a plethora of cords in these boxes that we use. Swing and a miss, and Prawl goes down on strikes. A good first out of this inning, and a nice battle there from Lutke. So that brings up the cleanup man now, number 11, the big Chase Beam. Still on second and third for him, so some RBI opportunities for Beam. We'll see what he can do with one away. Dominic gave me the thumbs up, which means he got the iPad to charge.
Yeah, we're set here as Beam sends one right up the middle, right where it came from. It's going to land in the outfield dirt. Runner from second coming around, and he's going to score no problem.
Yeah, Ferris around third, and then Richter around third. A 2 RBI single here from Chase Beam extends this lead to 3.
Yeah, extends the lead to 3. 5 total runs for this Waupun Warriors team. These last 2 innings, they have been able to take advantage of some errors in the play. They've done a good job hitting around as we get a courtesy runner here for Beam. Can't tell the number from
Is that
here.
Owen Ferrari?
No, it's double digits.
Oh.
I think Owen is 2.
You want to flip? You got it?
No,
I can't
see.
see.
I can't
They
see
don't
the
have numbers
numbers
on the front of those long sleeves, just the back of them. So we're not exactly sure who that courtesy runner is yet.
I'll see him when he comes around
Yeah.
to second, or if he turns after a pickoff attempt. I'll be able to see who it is.
Nonetheless, 2 more in here for the Warriors. They now have a 5-2 lead over the Lions.
Might be Jonas Buchholz.
Buckles.
Buckholz, thank you.
Buckholz.
Buckholz?
Justin told me how to say that one, and it's been a while since I've done Waupun now, so I'm definitely butchering it no matter what.
Can't tell.
I believe it's Buckholz.
We'll find. Oh,
He almost had him, Dom.
darn.
Brennan Redeker up now for this Warriors team.
Oh, it might be Landon Dirksen. No, that doesn't make any
No.
sense. He's playing now.
Yeah.
Get your head in the right space here, Dominic.
This one off the end of the bat, picked up, thrown over to second for the first one, but not in time. A fielder's choice there. Dominic's still looking at who this runner is.
It was 13, Benton Nagel.
Okay, so we were wrong on every guess we had.
Yep.
Nonetheless, a fielder's choice. Redeker is going to reach first, but Nagel thrown out at second. Second out of this inning comes on that fielder's choice, which brings us up to Jake Krieger now with the man on first for him. Switch back to this camera. The first pitch Krieger sees is a ball outside. Ty Wolf still warming up here for the Lions. The bullpen is right behind us. It's actually kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I'm guessing this will probably be Ludke's last inning of work. Maybe he'll come out early if something starts to come a little bit more troublesome to him. But 2 outs here. Probably don't see the warm-up pitcher. Who is it, Ty Wolf?
Ty
Is that what
Wolf,
you said?
I believe, yes.
Yeah, probably won't see him until next inning at the way Ludke's dealing here. Jake Krieger's 1-1.
Runner going, throw down, and no pick from the second baseman who came to cover, but runner's going to stay at second. That's
Brendan Redeker with
Brennan
a stolen
Redeker.
base
Thank you.
after he reached by a fielder's choice. Speaking of fielder's choice, Jake Krieger's over 2 today. Ground out his first time up, fielder's choice last time. So he's been on the base, just not by his own accord.
Well, it's 2-1 on him now with a man at second, 2 outs here. Ty Wolf done warming up in the bullpen, so his arm is ready.
Foul ball.
This one is fouled back by Krieger. Got so many names running through my head. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, well, 5 Landons is
Landon. I'm just going to start saying Landon, and most of the time I'd be correct.
Yeah. 3 out of the 9 players currently on the team are Landon.
Currently on the field.
Whoa, bird.
This one popped up. Coming off first base is Jonah Mason. He's able to range over and make the catch. A P3 to get them out of this one. But two more come around and score for the Warriors. It's a 5-2 ball game here in Lomira. We'll be back in the bottom of this 5th inning where the Lions try to catch up. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams as Dalton Zingzime steps in for the Lions.
Zingzime,
yeah. I just like saying it.
Oh.
Landon Richter still on the bump for the Warriors. They have a 3-run lead right now coming into the bottom half of this 5th inning.
Yeah, 3-run lead. That's a lot of the runs have kind of been able to be scored because of some errors in the field. There's 5 hits for the Warriors. That's a great number. But also
this one off the end of the bat of Zingzime picked up by Gopalan. Throw over to first in time. Nice throw there from Gopalan. A 5-3 put out to retire Zingzime.
Yeah, great play over there by Gopalan. Make sure to had him by probably about 2 or 3 steps. Able to corral that one quickly and throw it on over. Nice hard throw. Beats him with plenty of time.
So anyway, like I was saying, Jackson Gable over here warming up in this Lomira Lions bullpen right behind us. I'm watching him throw. Let's see what he's got. A little pressure on him, I guess. I'm like 5 feet from him. And now for the Lions is number 21, the pitcher, Jack Ludke. He takes a ball for the first pitch he sees.
Pitcher for now.
For now. I don't think it'll last much longer. I'm sure he'll be out when we start the next top half. Swing and a miss. I'm sorry, you fouled that one up.
This
I didn't
one's
even see
high.
it. Gopalan coming in for it, and
no, that one's dropped.
In and out of the glove of Gopalan. Ludke reaches, and another error that we've seen from both of these teams.
And it was in fair territory, so that's going to be a error that reaches base there for Jack Ludke. Yeah, we talked about the errors today. I don't know if it's just cold, so we're having a little bit harder time.
I'm going to play a little
bit
bit of devil's advocate there, Dominic. That one was sky high.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The ball was high, but nonetheless, it was an error. Again, I think the cold does have some factor. These teams have been used to playing in the warm, and now that it's cold out again.
That's the 7th total error today. Yeah. Oh, my God, another good play from Landon Richter over there at first, showing his reflexes. He snags that one as it's grounded right back to him, makes the throw, turns himself over, and throws it to his shortstop, Logan Prawl, who then throws it to Potratz. That's a 1-6-3 double play, a little unconventional to end the inning. That was quick and easy there for the Waupun Warriors team. We're going to take an ad break here. We'll be back soon. Please stick with us here on Jeff's live streams.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman in Lomira, Wisconsin. The Warriors coming into town. Obviously a pitching change here for the Lions, but a ton more switching up on this defensive lineman. Dominic, why don't you run us through that?
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of switch up here. So Jack Ludke takes over for his brother in center field after pitching. Brody Ludke moves over to right field, which moves Colton Wagner over to left field. We got Weston Poth moving from third base to shortstop. Nathan Steinman coming in to play third. Dalton Zingsheim still is over at second. Taylor Schomburg now playing first base. And I think behind the plate still is Eason Zangle. I can't tell if that's him back there, but I'm assuming you don't change catchers mid-game unless he usually comes on to pitch. As pitch number 1 to Jackson Gable now on the bump for this Lions team. Mentioned the previous pitcher, but not the new one.
It's all right.
Go figure.
Potratz steps in. A breaking ball high from Gable. Brings it to 3-0 or 2-1?
1 and 2.
Okay.
2 and 1. 2 and 1.
Yeah,
2
okay.
and 1.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, that's okay. Oh, we're getting a little bit of buffer on the YouTube stream, but we're back. So just a half-second little brief buffer there. 2-1. This one fouled back. It's 2-2 now.
Also, update on the iPad situation. This charger said it's charging, but I've lost 2%.
Oh, well, maybe it's not losing it as bad.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Temperature is definitely dropping out here in Lomira.
Yeah,
it's a little chilly.
Potratz today on the day is 0 for 2, but he reached base last time on an error.
2-2 pitch at his knees, and for some reason, the way the umpire got up there, I thought he was about to ring him up, but the right call was a ball. It's 3-2 now to Potratz.
Full count here to Potratz. The fourth Landon. First Landon, I guess, if you look at it that way.
This one popped up, and over to first baseman. He's coming off the bag. That's Taylor Schomburg, and able to make the catch, a P3 to get the first out of this one.
Yeah, Schomburg able to. His first action he sees over there at first base is a good one, able to track that one quickly and get underneath and make the out. For out number 1, Jackson Gable gets some help there. So 1 out, nobody on. Trey Schmidt now coming up for this Warriors team. Number 14, he's 0 for 2 on the day. Also reached base last time from an error. As a ball in the dirt to Schmidt. Oh, J and B Ludke are cousins.
Oh, cousins, not even brothers.
Thank you so much, Kristen Nordberg.
Thanks you, Kristen. So we were talking about the brotherly love before, but they're cousins.
Okay.
Well,
so you can have a little bit more hatred for your cousin.
Yeah, maybe next Christmas or something.
I'm sure they're close. You go to the same school, play on baseball together. I'm sure they're close cousins.
I suppose.
Nonetheless, thank you for that. That
Yeah,
helps
thank
out.
you. We love the clarifications in the chat. Again, up to 37 of you out there. So
nice.
I want to thank you guys for joining us here on Jeff's live streams. Make sure to leave something in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you. The kids who watch us back love hearing from you. And it's just a great way to get us interacting with you guys. We might also have a little bit of lag on that YouTube chat. Our internet's been a little spotty out here, so might be buffering, but I think it's back up to being okay for now. And as I say that, I might have done it again, but I don't know. I'll check it. Dominic, you keep calling this one.
All right, that was a foul ball. I'm guessing it hit off of Schmidt before he left the batter's box. Maybe hit the home plate before it left the batter's box. Nonetheless, it's 2-2 here to Schmidt. 1 out for the Warriors. new pitcher Jackson Gable, looking to come out quickly, get a couple outs here to keep this deficit at only 3 for the Lions. Trey Schmidt. Gable steps back on. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss there for Schmidt. And he is retired via way of the strikeout swinging. First one of the day for Jackson Gable in his relief appearance. It's going to bring up number 10, the 9-hole hitter, end of the order here, Graham Gopalin.
Yeah, it's Trey Schmidt's second strikeout of the day. He's 0 for 3 now. He only reached on an error back then. And just to clarify, the YouTube, the stream, the film can kind of bug a little bit, but our audio is still there the entire time. So at least you can hear us narrating the game when the stream decides to back up. But for right now, it should be good. Amy Ackerman in the chat saying, "Hey guys."
Hey guys,
thanks,
Amy.
That's our mom. She's tuning in to support us out here, but we appreciate that one.
That's a ball hit on. Out to the outfield. It's going to land in the gap in between the center field and the right fielder, the Ludke Cousins, we're now told.
Yes.
That's going to be a single there for Graham Gopalin.
That's actually a pinch hitter, Dom. I was going to tell you, it didn't look like Graham
Oh.
Gopalin. I believe that's number 20.
How did I not catch that before?
I'm not really sure. It looks like it's Jonas Buchholz. I
Got
believe
it.
that's who that was. So,
My
two-out
apologies.
single here from Jonas Buchholz. I believe I have that correct. We'll see once we turn around and get the number again, but for now, we're going to go with that.
My apologies, Jonas. Didn't see a step in.
We're really struggling with that. The lag on both the YouTube cameras, I don't know what it is. It's just, might be the location out here in Lomira today. I don't think we've ever had that, but again, we want to thank you guys for bearing with us nonetheless. You can hear us talking, which we know that's not what you come for. You come for the actual film of it, but once that decides to catch up, we'll hope you guys are still here.
Maybe we have a fan base out there that just tunes in to hear our voices.
You think so?
Maybe.
Okay.
Never say never.
Let's be optimistic about it.
1-1 here to Bryant Ferris. 2 for 3 on the day. The only really warrior here who's been able to record multiple hits.
Yeah, he's having a nice day, and that's what you want from your leadoff man. But these last couple innings haven't been bad for the Warriors. Obviously putting up 5 runs now. They're sitting in a 3-run lead here in the top of this 6th inning.
Yeah, 6 hits on the day on 5 runs is not a bad way to have a game against a non-conference team, but a team that is very good. And this one's going to hit the catcher, Easton Zangle. Catchers are having bad luck here today in Lomira. This one's fouled off into the dirt and comes up and I think hits him in the inner part of the thigh.
Amy Ackerman again out there saying, well, I'm supporting both teams, staying neutral.
Oh.
I don't remember we saying that she was supporting either team.
No.
I think we said she was supporting us, but I don't
But
even
if
think she's supporting
no,
us.
I think she's just here to watch some teams.
She's here to watch the games.
She actually muted the volume.
Oh, that makes sense. She turned us down.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a talk with her when we get home tonight then, I guess.
Looks like Zangle's going to kind of shake this one off, put back on his mitt, or his helmet, I should say. Put on the mitt, take a squat. He looks like he's going to stay in there.
This Wi-Fi is...
So we got a 1-2 count. There is 2 outs here, but a runner on first. We believe that runner is Jonas Buchholz.
Buchholz.
Buchholz. That's what I said.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
That's why you corrected me.
No, I was correcting you because you said it correct.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, a man on first here, that's Jonas Buchholz for Bryant Ferris.
I want to shout out Amy Ackerman while we're on the stream. Flash of Sunshine Photography.
Yeah.
That's why she's staying neutral. She probably covers both these teams pretty evenly. That's going to be a called strike 3 to Bryant Ferris, bottom half of the zone. Nonetheless, the Warriors leave 1 on. The Lions able to get through an inning without any damage for the first time in a while. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream in this 5-2 ball game, heading into the bottom of the 6th. Take a few ads and we'll be back here shortly.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Terry Holes and Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate.
Welcome back here to Lomira, Wisconsin on Jeff's live streams. First pitch swinging for the Lions is
number 9, Nathan Steinman.
Thank you. And a throw over from Landon Dirksen playing second. He gets him in time.
So 4-3 put out to start this inning. Gable still in his normal position, even with all those defensive switches. So Gable here, batting, second batter this inning after one pitch from Richter on the bump. One out quickly. Lions looking to claw back. They only got 2 innings to work with, only 5 outs remaining, as this one's fouled off towards us down the third base line.
Jonas Buchholz taking over for Graham Gopalan at third. That's, I believe, the only defensive switch in between innings there. Landon Richter still on the bump for the Warriors as Gable takes that one. Just missed outside.
Just missed.
I think the dugout liked that one.
I think they said it was beautiful. I agree. Nice pitch.
Looks pretty nice from here.
That's
that one a little too low. And that's Jonas Buchholz over here saying he likes that. That was a direct quote.
Direct quote. Heard it myself.
We're close enough to the action today where we can hear these players. This one out in front of it, swung on by Gable.
Oh.
Nice pick by Buchholz. Throw over to first in the dirt, and not being able to pick it is Potratz. Coming all the way to second is Gable on the E5. It was a great play by him. You don't think that was the error?
See, I was going to say...
Or you don't think that was the error on him?
I think he would have beat that out, Gable would.
Oh, okay.
I think it would have been a single, but then an error to get to second.
Okay, sure. Let's do that.
So infield single, but the error still goes to Buchholz on the throw.
Okay,
because
sure.
of to on the second.
Yeah, you're the official. You're the official scorer.
I'm not, but
you're
I'm our official.
You're our
scorer.
official
Yes,
scorer.
That's true. I make the decisions.
Yeah.
I'm the decision maker.
Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You're the producer. I'm the decision maker. That's the rules here.
I didn't know that was our rules.
That's how it goes here.
I'm pretty sure I brought you on as the statistician.
Yeah, and
now you're getting a big
I'm
head.
The statistician who's also the decision maker.
Okay.
Number 10 here, Taylor Schomburg steps in against Richter. That's going to be a ball up high, non-competitive.
Yeah, Schomburg steps in. He's 0-for-1 on the day, but he does have that walk back in the second. He was stranded at first all the way back then. And got a man on second for him now, only one away here in the bottom of this sixth inning. But like you said, Dominic, the Lions are running out of chances.
Absolutely. As swing and strike there from Schomburg.
You really backed up pretty far.
Get a different view from back here. Just kind of playing around a bit.
Dominic and I have been kind of moving around this entire broadcast because it's getting a little chillier out here, and I'm just trying to stay active, keep the blood flowing.
Ooh, that's gonna be a ball. That was a nice breaking ball there from Richter. Just must have missed the zone.
It's 2-1 now to the 9-hole hitter Taylor Schomburg.
He's got a runner on second. Only one out here for this Lions team, who's down by 3. Only 5 outs remaining. That's a strike. On the inside, it looked inside and high a little bit.
That was a chest-high strike right there.
That's what I'm saying. A little high, a little inside, but nonetheless, he gets the call. Richter brings the count 2-2 back to even.
2-2 here to Schomburg. Richter comes set, fires home. Breaking ball out in front of it is Schomburg, picked up by the shortstop. Throw over to first in time. Nice play by Logan Prawl to get in front of that one. 6-3 put up, but the runner advances to third.
I think that was the first time today that Richter wasn't able to make a amazing play on the mound for his reflexes, and that ball just gets by him, rolls to the shortstop. Nonetheless, they're going to get the out at first.
That should bring up the leadoff man once again, Brody Lutke, who started this day on the bump. He's now in center.
Nope.
Sorry, that was Jack Lutke. It's Brody Lutke who started the day in center. Now he's in right.
There you go.
Yeah, I said that the first
He's
time.
0 for 3 today, but reached base twice from an error. So for some reason, his balls have been hard to either catch or ground. Must have a spin on that bat when he swings at it.
Takes the first pitch. He sees a ball inside. Again, make sure to leave something in that YouTube comment section. We heard from quite a few of you today, but we wouldn't mind hearing from more of you.
It's been great.
Down the middle, it's even now 1-1 here at Ludke.
Let us know where you're cheering from, like some of our viewers have today.
Idaho,
all the way from Idaho, Minnesota. Let us know who you're rooting for, whether that be the Waupun Warriors or the Lomira Lions.
Swung on by Ludke. Center fielder Brian Ferris able to come in and make a nice catch. And F8, the Lions leave one stranded, and they're running out of time, Dominic. We're coming into the top half of this 7th inning where the Warriors come up to bat with a 3-run lead. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams. We'll be back.
Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Sorry to cut that one short, but it's a minute-long ad, and we forgot that we put it on. But nonetheless, Jackson Gable on the mound for this Lions team. For some reason, I changed the name on my little paper here, but not the number, which was throwing me off.
That's a fly ball, foul territory. Ranging over is the first baseman, Taylor Schomburg. That's the same way we started the top half of the 6th inning. We'll do it again here in the top half of the 7th.
Yeah, that was Landon Richter put down on the P3.
Yep.
Perfect.
In foul territory.
That brings up the shortstop now, number 4, Logan Prawl.
Lefty Logan Prawl. Put that in my book so I have it for next time. Nice. Shows me a little batter, like a little pretend batter on the iPad.
Yep.
So I'll make sure he's a lefty so he's standing on the right side of the plate.
Good idea, except he's righty, so. I don't know why you're putting him on the left side of the plate.
It looked like he was setting up in the lefty spot of the box. Maybe he was just looking what it would be like if he swung from over there.
First pitch to Prawl is upstairs for ball number 1.
Everybody's probably listening to me on the live stream as he's.
I hope they all saw that. I hope they were paying attention.
Oh well.
This one swung on by Prawl, gets through it. A nice dive there by the shortstop Poth, but able to save, might be extra bases there. Prawl's pretty fast. An infield single, though, that dribbled out to the outfield for Logan Prawl.
Yeah, the righty Logan Prawl, as I've always called him.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
That brings up number 11, the catcher, Chase Bean.
Oh, look at that. Big lefty at the plate.
Yeah, lefty swinger. I don't know. He looked like he was setting up in the left-hand box, in the lefty side box.
Anyway, Beam stepping in now with the runner on first. One away. We're going to get a pickoff attempt back there at first. Ball gets away from the first baseman, but Prawl doesn't notice until it's too late. He's forced to stay where he's at.
Bouncing around out here. My hands are
It is a little chilly out here. We're in the kind of a dirt patch, too, so our cords are getting dirty. It's just a rough day for us.
No, it's a great day.
It's a great day for
It's a great day for
great day
baseball.
for baseball. You and me personally have had a rough day.
I'm having a great day.
No, don't lie.
It's Friday.
What size?
No school tomorrow.
That's nice. Big weekend off, huh?
Students always ask me, how are you feeling today, Mr. Ackerman? Great, it's Friday. How could I not feel great?
That's a good point. I felt good, too, but today was my last day of classes for college.
Last day already?
Last day.
You already have finals?
Yeah, this one swung on by Beam, lifted out to right field. It's going back there, ranging back the right fielder, Brody Ludke. A fantastic track and a nice catch, and Prowl retreats back to the bag.
That was a great tracking play there by Brody Ludke, able to make sure he got underneath that one. He was still running by the time the ball was coming down. Over the shoulder grab for Ludke out there in right field. That's going to be the first out. No, second out. Sorry.
Yep,
I haven't put it in my iPad yet. Still had first out.
Brings up Brennan Redeker now. But anyway, to answer your question, technically this was the last week of classes, and technically finals would be next week, but I don't have any finals for my classes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm done after today.
That's nice. We still got 5 weeks left to see.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay. It's going to be great. We're coming into the home stretch.
Yep, home stretch.
Finishing up some algebra targets. It'll be great.
That's great. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Brennan Redeker steps in now with 2 away, and Prowl still standing at first, takes a high ball.
2 outs now, though, for the Warriors. They're trying to make sure they have any more runs that they could possibly score here, as the Lions will take their last licks in the bottom half of the 7th inning, down by 3. Warriors trying to put any more cushion they can. Ball high again to Redeker.
It's 2-0 to him now, and yeah, the Lions really got to stop them here on defense if they want a chance in this one. They're down 3 already with 3 outs left to go, and we got to get them going.
But it hasn't not been easy. The Warriors do have 5 errors on the day.
Ooh.
So don't say
never say never.
Never say never.
That's a Justin Bieber quote, isn't it?
Well, I think it's
Never
more than
say
just
never.
Bieber. I think it's just a Bieber song.
Oh, okay.
I think the quote was around before Biebs.
No, I don't think so. Nothing was wrong.
That was pre-Biebs.
That one was upstairs for ball number 3 to Redeker.
Wow, we were feeling
We're having a fun day out here today.
In the elements.
Anyway,
what happens when we're moving around?
That's what it is, I think.
Talking about pre-Bieber. That one's a strike for strike number 1 to Redeker after a 3-0 count. Now 3-1.
You know, Dominic, do you know a way that these fans can get this Lomira Lions team going if they're Lions fans?
I would say.
What would you
maybe
say?
an option.
Uh-huh.
Would be to comment in that comment section
they
here on
probably
YouTube.
should. You know what? Maybe
a little
comment down there.
Maybe a comment might get somebody ready to swing. We can let him know.
Yeah.
You comment down here. I'll go tell him in the dugout that you commented, and then maybe they'll swing one out of here.
That was ball 4 for Brennan Redeker. He's going to take his base, and Prowl moves up to second. You know, Dominic, even better. If they comment, we can just start shouting them out here.
That's true. We'll take off the headsets so you're not.
We won't shout in your guys'
pain.
ears, but we'll shout out to the Lions out here. They need some words of encouragement.
Jake Krieger steps in for the Warriors.
5-2 ball game here, top of 7, 2 on, 2 away for Krieger. That one swing, and he fouls it back towards that backstop.
First and second here, 2 outs though to Krieger.
You know, when I listen to Jeff Levering on the Brewers broadcast, he's always, it's swing and a miss. He always gets that, like,
swing.
He really goes
Swing.
back with it. I think it's fun to listen to. I'm going to start doing it. Swing. It's kind of like that.
Like a WH almost
It's
sound?
pretty much like that. It's like he loses breath on it.
This one's up in the air.
First baseman coming off the bag. Taylor Schomburg making the catch in shallow right field territory. The Warriors leave 2 stranded, and a nice defense there by the Lions, but they're down to their final 3 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to step aside and hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams.
Sell products to your customers. We're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results. And our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksh's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And
welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. I cut that one off again because I don't know how to do time management very well, so.
That's why I'm the decision maker.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I didn't see you paying attention.
I wasn't, because
Okay.
you didn't let me decision make that one. We have the actual lefty, Colton Wagner.
Is that still Landon Richter on the bump? Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it
Okay,
is.
I couldn't tell the number.
I said that in between innings if you would have paid attention.
No, I was trying to time out these ads.
Said so you didn't pay attention to me, and you did a poor job at timing out ads. As strike number 1 comes into Wagner.
The Lions down to their final 3 outs here in the bottom of this 7th inning. It's a 5-2 ball game in favor of the Warriors. Richter's had a very nice day so far, not allowing any runs on his couple innings of work. That one in the dirt for ball number 2 to Wagner.
Technically not allowing runs, but he did have that hit that scored.
He allowed the
one of-
runs, but they're
yes.
not his earned runs.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a ball high. It's quickly 3-1 here to Wagner. Start this inning.
Good old hitters count.
Got that right. Lions looking for any way on. The tying run is still in the dugout, so
They need
just
base
got to get
runners.
some base runners. Don't have to play hero ball just yet.
And that one down low, a 5-pitch walk. Wagner takes his free base.
Just like that, we got a base runner on. Nobody out for Easton's angle. I like the effort there by Chase Beam to try to frame that pitch, try to get a strike call. That was just a bit too low to ever get a call from an umpire off of that one, as Zangle steps in.
A little chilly out here today, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we're moving around.
Zangle steps in now, and first pitch swinging. This one hitting the third baseman. Throw over from Buchholz to second. Gets him and not able to get him in time. It's a fielder's choice, and Zango's going to move all the way up to second on that throw. And it goes to the outfield, but nice backup there from the center fielder. Came over to tag him. I wasn't sure if he didn't think he touched first or something there. It was a little strange, but a fielder's choice. They get the lead man at second. Zango's going to, or they got the lead man at second, but Zango takes second on the throwing error. So, man on second now, one away for Dalton Zingheim.
Yeah, so kind of right back where we started.
Pretty much. Just one less out for them to work with here. So Zingheim steps in now. First pitch he sees is he held back. It's a strike down the middle. Kind of lunged towards it, but decided to keep his bat where it was at.
So runner at second, 1 out here for the Lions as they're down to 2 more outs. Trying to chase 3 runs here, bottom half of the 7th. Ball low to Zingheim. 1-1 now. Pretty much your last opportunity here to leave something down in that comment section for us to read out loud, for us to be supported, it feels like. When you leave something down there, we get a little excited, a little jumpy around
We
here.
get real excited.
We do.
I think that's why we've been so excited today. We have so
We've
many
had a
people
lot,
in those comments.
It's been great. We thank you so much.
We love it.
We thank you for those of you just tuning in. Maybe you don't want to leave a comment. That's okay.
We
appreciate you just tuning in and watching.
We love having you here. That's what we're here for. We're here for you guys. So, even if you're in Idaho or Minnesota or wherever the heck you're staying, you can come watch your family and your friends play some high school sports. We love it for the kids. They get to watch these back and create lifelong memories for them. This one in fair territory, hit over to Buchholz at third, and he checks the runner at second to make sure he stays, but he's not even going to have a play at first. A smart play because we don't want a throwing error there.
I think that's what Buchholz decided is he didn't want to have another throwing error, let a runner kind of advance to third. So they're just going to kind of infield single on a play that not really sure should have been a hit, but nonetheless, it's where we're at.
Yeah, we'll get him an infield single. Dalton Zingheim at first now, but that brings number 21, Jack Ludke, up to bat, and he represents the tying run for this Lions team.
Oh, just like that.
Just like that, no longer in the dugout.
As he takes ball 1. Sneeze fest over here
oh,
for
man,
Kai.
that was rough. I don't know what that was.
Looked like he had another lined up, but
I did.
holds it back. This one swung down to the third base line.
Again to Buchholz. It's a race to the bag. He beats him there. He gets the lead runner. So first and second, but 2 away. The Lions down to their last out here in Lomira.
Another fielder's choice there. Buchholz decided he's going to take it himself. Outran the runner on. I believe that was Easton Zangle.
There it was. It came back for me.
Unassisted.
2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. The Lions down to their last out, and representing that right now is number 4, Weston Poth.
Is there a pitch here in this at-bat?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Scoreboard still says 1-1, but I don't think there's been 2 pitches.
No, definitely not.
Maybe.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Or 2.
Or 2.
Number 1, 2, or 3.
Let the scoreboard say no.
1-1 still.
Okay.
So maybe that first pitch was a ball. That one swung on. It's going to stay foul. Die in the...
Nonetheless, it's 2 strikes now.
We know it's 2 strikes. We just don't know if he's got a ball to work with.
Move the scoreboard here? Nope, still 1-1, huh?
Still 1-1.
Okay.
You got the 2 outs. That's the important part. You got the score, 5-2. But the
I think it's
count?
1-2. I'm going to go 1-2.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with.
That's what I have in my iPad, so
All right.
we're going to assume that's what
Let's go with that. 1-2 now to Poth with runners on first and second, but 2 away. The Lions down to their last chance. Let's see if Poth can extend this inning. Pitch from Richter comes in, swung on and hit out there, but just fouled. That would have been a base knock and scoring one, but not able to keep it fair. He was a little in front of it.
Not only that, it probably would have put the tying run on base, probably in scoring position if he would have been able to leg out a double there. That would have been a huge hit for the Lions. Poth got to find a way to straighten that one out. Maybe the Lions have some life here after Poth. Nice piece of hitting, just foul ball.
Yeah, he's got to step back in and hopefully do something similar, able to get it on base, like you said, straighten it out. We'll see what he does. Richter comes home.
Ooh.
Strike 3 looking. Poth takes the strike, and that's the ball game. The Warriors come into town, take a 5-2 victory over these Lions from Lomira. Jeff's live stream, thanks you guys for joining us. We're going to step aside, run a couple ads, probably just one ad. It'll be a 30-second or so, or if we didn't finish one out, we'll probably finish it out. And then Dominic and I are going to come back, hit you with some of those post-game stats, probably the post-game wrap-up and our final thoughts. Stick with us. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
$340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Katie's
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Let me switch that to the post game. And oh, Dominic, you know what I didn't do again is get that schedule for this next coming week. But nonetheless, we're coming back here to Jeff's live streams. The Lions go down to the Warriors 5-2. Dominic, why don't you run us through some of those stats and tell us how you're feeling about this game?
Yeah, we'll start with the winning Waupun Warriors here. I got a couple things I wrote down here in that 15-second. Bryant Ferris and Logan Prawl, both 2 for 4 on the day, so good job getting some multiple hits. Those two able to clock in a couple here for this win here, Warriors baseball. Not only that, but the Warriors had 7 total hits and were able to reach base 3 times due to errors. Ooh. So 10 total base runners besides some walks, I'm sure. They left 7 on, but able to score 5 and outleg the Lions after scoring 5 in those 2 innings, the 4th and the 5th. The Lions, on the other hand, they had 5 hits today, but six errors they were able to get on. However, just couldn't make it work for them, only scoring 2. On the bump for the Warriors, great day from them. Had a couple of Ks, only 1 earned run between them, 2 runs total. But that error I've talked about, a lot of errors for the Warriors, able to not earn a run. Nonetheless, great showing if you're the Waupun pitching staff, able to kind of settle it down after the first part of this game. Overall, just a great ball game out here from 2 teams vying for first place. The Warriors maintain their first place in the division. Lomira takes another loss, but it's non-conference, so it doesn't hurt them nearly as bad. I'd say just an overall great game. There was a lot of defensive errors, though, that I'm sure both teams want to clean up before coming in the next game.
Yeah, it was a fantastic game to watch. You knew it was going to be a good one with these 2 fantastic ball clubs out here, both vying for first place, like you said. The Warriors moved to 15-2, and just another fantastic season they're putting together. Nice pitching performance. Obviously, they let in 2, and the Lions go up early, but they're able to come back. Their offense gets it done, and their pitching shuts them down after those 2 early runs. nice ball game here. I don't really have any final thoughts. I think that's pretty much it. It's just nice ball game. We want to thank you guys for joining us. I guess let's give our little outro speech here. We want to thank God for allowing us to be here today, allowing these players to play, allowing not too many major injuries today. Obviously, we had a couple, both pitchers, or both catchers, actually. They kind of had little foul balls come back and hit them, but I think they were okay. They stayed in the game, so we want to thank God for no major injuries. We want to thank him for letting us be here. We want to thank you guys out there for joining us on Jeff's live streams, because without an audience, we wouldn't be able to do this. We want to thank our sponsors, all of them out here at JLS. We appreciate them, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. And I want to thank Jeff, Cameron, Caleb, Justin, the entire JLS team. They're out there doing broadcasts still. I think Jeff and Cameron are live at CWC still. There's a doubleheader there, but make sure to stick with us on Jeff's live streams as we keep going for the rest of this spring sports schedule. We'll be here for baseball, softball, girls soccer, and obviously into football starting next year. So we appreciate you guys having me. Dominic, any last thoughts?
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Great game. Glad you were able to witness it. Glad we got those glitches out of the way early in the early innings when we got a nice ball game going on. 5-3 Warriors win. They'll be moving on in their conference play. Lomira will be moving on in their conference play. Warriors obviously first, I said. Lomira probably still third after today. We'll see what the other flyweight teams are doing. But thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate having you. Anything else for you, Kai?
I think that's it. We want to just thank you guys. Makai and Dominic here. We're in Lomira, Wisconsin. We're signing off on Jeff's live streams. Make sure to catch us near in a ball diamond near you, or on YouTube for the rest of this spring sports schedule. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and we'll see you next time. I lied. First, I believe that's Caleb in the chat putting in there. We'd like to welcome Andy Kolker of My Property Shop on board as a new sponsor. That's right. I did get that email from Jeff earlier today. We have to put that in the ad roll and a new sponsor thing. We want to welcome them in. And
thank you.
Yeah, we're going to now we'll wrap it up as Dominic and here we're huddling around this keyboard. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next time on Jeff's live streams. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.